the lectures are going on. You see how only few cars are there.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, about the little bit of hiccup. Space problem. That is the building you're looking at is the main auditorium where you receive all your lectures. As of last year, we were about almost 2,000 students. Again, I will explain later. At the moment, just focus on what you're seeing, the building, the architecture, to give you an idea what you are going to be meeting when you get here. As you can see the sign. And this other building you're looking at, like I said from the beginning, I've already introduced this building. That's where DG's office. And the other one at the far end is a smaller auditorium. That houses when there are receipt students or when Bar 1 starts in July, like you're going to start, hopefully some of you. Whilst the main student the main auditorium, that other smaller one will be used. And then you can transfer later as soon as we are done. I mean the main student, because I'm still referring to myself as soon as we are done. When we are done in November. Unbelievable. So I have been told that this is the poshest of the 6 campuses, sorry, beg your pardon. I cannot comment whether that is true or not. Like I said earlier, I haven't visited any of those campuses and I don't think I would. But if I do that, of course, I would do a video on that. Possibly, if I'm doing any other one, it may be Lagos campus. That's administrative building. Lecturers housed here, and that building right here is a library. Very good library, I must say. Quiet, well equipped, the condition works, but it's quite small for such a massive institution. It's just a small library. There's the old library which I never used, so for today, like I've said earlier, I'm not going to be saying so much about the buildings. It's just so that you have something you're looking at. So what is that called again, Joyce? Assembly Hall. The only time I see we've used that, it's usually used for study time, or maybe when you meet in groups. It's not really used for any meaningful academic stuff. I will talk about dressing in a different video. That is very important. Not on this video. We are going towards the hostels now, the dorm. Joyce, is that in a female or male hostel? This one, that's C.
See, but this year it's a female hostel. Bar 1.
Okay, that's the one we mentioned is Bar 1. I would have loved to interview some students, but they are all in lecture hall now. So yeah, that what you see is hostel C, mainly female hostel. It's like 4 people in a room, but actually it's 2. Oh, I'm so sorry again. I wish when I was a student I had taken a video so you understand what I'm saying. But even if it's 4, there's a demarcation. You're 2 in a room. and the other two persons in the room, and then you share one bath and one toilet. So it's 4 people, but it's 2 people in a room. Not a very massive building. What is this one, Joyce?
Which one?
This one.
This one is the residential area for the staff quarters.
Okay, staff quarters. This one. Sorry, I know you're asking yourself, did I even stay in this hostel, in this school? And the answer is, short answer is no. I did bar 1 for just 3 months, which we will talk about later in a separate video as well. In a separate video. So that is why I'm not very conversant with all the buildings, because for the other 8 months I did not stay inside the school. We will talk about outside, what is obtainable outside in terms of accommodation. Sorry, they are still working on this residential building. It's a bit quiet, but once it's 1 o'clock you will see students out on lunch break. They have done, I must commend the DG. When we came last in 2017, the building was almost dilapidated. I find an old picture, so this is the people where you normally come get your food stuff, lunch break. And the fact, this is hostel D. It's hostel D. That was supposed to actually be my hostel, which I didn't stay.
You ran away.
I ran away, yes. And that one is male. There's another building behind. It's called Afghanistan.
Kasina.
Kasina.
Afghanistan is this.
Okay, Kasina is where we stayed when we came.
Yes.
July till September.
Yes.
That's where we stayed. It was a new building. We were the guinea pig, which is the main reason why I decided to stay in the hostel. We'll talk about that some more in a separate video, because when you're making a decision where to stay in a country like Nigeria, security is the paramount thing. Just forget about how posh. Once you're secured, which is why I stayed in a hostel the first 3 months, because of course after so many years abroad you're lost. You want to be a place where you feel safe. So after so many discussions with the family, it was better to stay in a hostel. And also you get acquainted with other students. That's how I get to know my friend Joyce and some other students. This is the time you make friends. It's kind of like when you're starting uni first year, freshers week. That's what bar 1 is kind of like. You don't want to miss that opportunity. It's very, very important, guys, please. So we are going to mainly the places where we do our shopping. Very expensive. We will talk about again in a separate video. When we are crunching the numbers, when you want to know what you are required, what spending are required of you, we will talk about that in a separate video. But here, this is where if you can't go to town by 1 o'clock during lunch, a lot of students are here getting lunch. This is called Mami Market. You can get anything here. Please don't waste too much money buying a whole lot of shoes, dresses. You will get anything you want here, and they are very durable, comfortable, good quality. They are not bad quality at all. So instead of, don't do like me, the luggage I came with, I think I was paranoia. Let's put it that way. So don't be like me. Because you can get anything here. All you need is just your white and black and flat shoes. You will get it here, anywhere. This is where you do all your printing. I will tell you a bit more about this. These are the people that will get your receipt for payment. Any payment you're making, you come here, give them some details, and they print it out. You take it to the bank to make payment. See, I told you you get a whole lot of beautiful things. So don't waste your money, guys. Don't do that. Yes, the stores, you can get whatever you want. They might be a little bit pricey, but it does serve the purpose. Not what you will get in town or Bawari market. If you are like me, who is so scared of using a bike as a means of transportation, then here is your savior. And if you don't drive, I will tell you a funny story about this, guys, when I'm discussing food. My favorite place, their chicken is very nice. I only eat chicken all the time. Try that. I cannot comment on this place. I only ate once. And students tend to like this place a lot. I don't know why. This is where I normally buy my own food if I feel like buying food here. For me personally, I like their white rice and pepper stew. That's the only thing that tastes really nice. And here, my friend Joyce, she likes buying food here. So this is Mami Market, you guys. The idea behind this garden is very good. It couldn't be for students to sit when the sun is down. I never did, unfortunately. This is where you get your laundry done, all your laundry, the sewing, and if you want to sew, which I would advise against, don't, please. I didn't have a very good experience. Over here is where I normally buy anything I want. She does good things. Dresses, skirts, what have you. And I find them quite reasonable. So don't no. I'm going to stop this video now. Maybe when I go outside, I'll get another video. There is Zenith Bank somewhere there. This is the only one bank, and I'll tell you about Zenith Bank. The time of the day is good. Don't go there during lunch break. I always get my money once in a week, because as there's only one bank in the whole campus, you can imagine every student wants to get their own money. So I'm just gonna pop in because my friend wants me to buy her a skirt here. Just briefly, so we're gonna stop this video.
Company, our area is new.